I'm going to be doing a series on, it's going to be a devotion for those who may struggle to do devotions on their own, or don't know how if what they do is working. So hopefully this is going to So the Bible verse that I'm going to be taking from is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verses 14 to 15. And it says, He uses us to spread the knowledge of Christ everywhere, like a sweet perfume. Our lives are a Christ-like fragrance rising up to when you've just brought a shower gel or bath scrub, something that has quite a strong fragrance. After you've used it and you've left there and you've done whatever you want to do, and you come back and then you see that the place still smells like the shower gel that you used. Or whenever you get a new perfume and you're spraying it and you go to school and people notice it, and even after a long day's work at school or at work, whatever you do, after you can still smell the fragrance. Or if you brought like a boyfriend any item of clothing and it smells like your boyfriend, and and you just like cuddle up into it. So the same way that those smells or those scents linger on pieces of clothing, on your body, or just like these perfumes smell and stay on for quite a while, the smell of Jesus cling on to you as well. God uses his aroma to spread the knowledge of his Son to the world. Your life, your actions, the way that you portray yourself, the way that you talk to others, the way you treat others, and whether with respect or not, the way that you act towards others, whether they are friends with you or you've just met them for the first time, or someone who's like angered you in some way. These things is, in a metaphorical way, the smell of Jesus. You need to be careful the way you act in a way. You've got to do it in a way that you are portraying how Jesus is, because if someone, for example, if someone angers you, you don't want to act irrational to them. You need to treat them with love, regardless of if they're and your words, like I said, are a sweet perfume to those around you, testifying the goodness and the love of Jesus. People catch a whiff and notice something different about you. So the way you talk, the way you act should be probably not completely different, but should be different to the way others around you. So like the smell, that some people find it offensive, and then there's others who would find it like life-giving, like a life-giving perfume. For example, in 2 Corinthians 2 verses 16, to the one we are the smell of death, to the other the fragrance of life, and to who is equal to such a task. So it's basically saying that some people will find it offensive, some people will find it I don't know whether to say rewarding, or some people find it sweet smelling, some people will be thankful for the smell, some people will not be thankful for the smell. Like, I remember those the guys on the bus who spray too much cologne. It's like that, basically. So to them to them, obviously they think they're catching the ladies, you know what I'm saying? But obviously to everybody else on the bus, it is choking, basically. And I'm not saying that the Christian life is like that. I'm just giving an example of how some people. For the rest of this week, I want you to think about how your actions, how your words smell to others, how you're coming across to others. Is it Christian-like, or is it just like everybody else? I want you to examine your heart and see if these areas of like you hating someone, you having a hard heart to someone, whether they've annoyed you or not, is like masking the sweet smell of Jesus to everybody else. Because if someone sees you like being hateful to someone, they might be like, well, isn't she supposed to be a Christian? Why is she being so hateful? You know what I'm saying? You've got to be careful how you act towards others. Of course, we're all human, even though I don't really like using that term, but we are, and we all make mistakes, so we can't all have it perfect 100% all if the foul odor is masking it. Then you've got to splash on a
Is your Christian life being masked by a foul odour? Does it no longer smell like the lily of the valley? Well, I've got news for you. That's right, folks, the Jesus perfume. Only at a small price of £99.99. That's right, folks, £99.99.
Warning, for people who do not spend time with God and are not in tune with Him. This may cause horrible idolatry, power-seeking, greed, fatigue, 5 minutes interval puking, need to have what others want, depression, and most importantly,
so
death.
we have come to the end of this video. I hope you liked it.